Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
The team that absolutely ruined Chelsea in pre-season.
Go on.
We are looking fantastic. I don't want to, and I'm not being biased. I'm actually not being biased. Arsenal are looking incredible.
Yeah, no, genuinely.
Like with Jesus, it's on fire.
Yeah.
It's pre-season now. Please remember it's
Yeah, but
pre-season.
normally our pre-seasons do suck.
Yeah, but it's pre-season. I think...
Last pre-season...
The year you went invincible, you didn't win a pre-season game.
Yeah, I knew that.
To be fair, though, last year, our pre-season, we were scoring, like, own goals.
Yeah, but you had a good season. I thought you were good last season. I was really impressed with Arsenal
No, but the
last year.
start
We
of
were
last
until
season
we
wasn't a
until we
good-
did. We
Oh, true, yeah. You nearly got
so
sacked, didn't you? That's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
true. You've got to put...
So-
No, I think take it with a pinch of
Arteta
salt.
ball is
I'll be
developing.
honest, that goal you scored the other day, the Erdegaard goal, was... I love that goal.
Yeah.
It's just so everything is starting to click at
The Arsenal
Arsenal.
of old, isn't it?
It
really?
is starting to click,
Yeah.
and because we've got Arteta, who's learned under Guardiola,
Yeah.
that's really starting to show in our play.
Yeah.
And now we have that missing piece. Was our
Well, it feels
number 9?
It feels more like a system that we have now.
Yeah.
Certainly
Yeah.
more than player by player.
It's been a project now. It's actually you're at the end of that. It's like the final
Yeah.
project
Yeah.
now, isn't it? The final.
And I really don't want to get ahead of myself and get excited, but
No, I'm trying not to. But
it's hard. It's very hard.
No, Arsenal do well this year. I love watching Arsenal play in the second half of last season, other than the end. But I think that's experience again.
Yeah.
I think
we were the youngest squad in the entire league.
I wouldn't hold on. I wouldn't be too worried about that. And the signings you've made, I think, have been perfect.
Zinchenko
Yeah,
Party's
I'm
also
excited.
not going down anymore, so he looks all right.
It's true.
for now.
Yeah.
Jesus has scored 4 and 4.
He's a baller, though, isn't he?
He's good, isn't he?
He's the baller.
Anyone that's who came on.
Mate, when you get the number 9 shirt at Manchester City, you've got to be pretty good at football, haven't you? So-
You even get it at Arsenal, and we've got
no, I mean,
He's got like the best non-penalty goal record
In
other
Premier
than
League.
Aguero, innit? In
No,
the
I
Premier
think-
League.
I think
and
it's bet-
Aguero and Henry, and then it's Jesus.
He's a joke,
Yeah,
man.
it's
He's got
ridiculous.
everything though. He's not. I wouldn't say he's clinical. I don't think Jesus is clinical, but everything else in his game is athletic.
It's his move. It's a poacher as well.
movement,
Like,
yeah, he's intelligent.
but not only that, we've actually got like Nketiah taking number 14 shirt. So a lot of responsibility at Arsenal. Obviously, it's a very famous shirt, but he seemed to becoming a serious player now. Like he's actually getting the goals and backing everything.
Playing
Like,
with confidence,
you know
right?
how we used to talk about Smith Rowe. The difference between like him last season and season before was numbers.
Yeah.
And that's the same with Nketiah.
But that's what happens in Premier League football. Like you could be a really good player, but if you're not putting up numbers, people don't rate you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's a cutthroat sport.
You said it with Mitrovic earlier. He's obviously very good.
Yeah,
But-
for a championship club.
No, but I'm saying.
But it's true.
yeah, there is
Every
a
time
certain
he's
level
every
of.
time he's in the Prem, he does okay.
Well, he'll have that stigma until he scores 15 goals in the
Yeah.
Prem. That's just fact.
Obviously, Zinchenko,
I'm excited.
left back, centre mid,
Attacking me.
attack. You can play him anywhere. You
Yeah.
can play him anywhere.
He's a bit small for that. I think.
He's a bit tiny. He is tiny. Good, amazing signing. We've just
Very
stolen
good.
Man City players.
Yeah. Well, if you think about their outgoings,
Yeah, but you're talking two players who've played a lot of games at Man
Yeah.
City.
Yeah.
These aren't Man City reserves
Yeah.
or subs. I think they're great signings.
Good experience as well. Oh,
again,
Look at-
again,
I'm getting so excited.
again, coached under Arteta. So
I watched
probably
Sky
just slip straight
Sports
in.
News this week. Edu was on it, talking about the signings.
Happy? Was he happy?
He was very happy. I think Edu Arteta, we've got a nice little relationship forming here.
I think from the...
Yeah.
I remember 2 odd years ago when it was all, don't trust the process, don't get Edu, what's he doing? To now, it's like chalk and cheese.
Yeah,
And
it is.
Arsenal now look like... Arsenal are finally moving like a proper club, how they used to move in like the early 2000s. And that's how you actually are acting, whereas the likes of United aren't. Like, I think that's the difference. I'll be amazed if Arsenal don't get top 4, in my opinion.
Really?
Party has to stay fit, though.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the key to Arsenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's that rock for us.
As soon as
Unbelievable.
him and Tierney went last season, it was just chaos. Our whole system just.
I'm pretty sure it was 20 out of the 23 games you won 21 with Party.
Yeah, his percentage win record is like what 83%.
He's so good, man.
It's mental.
So good.
Like Ledley King for Spurs back in the day. Couldn't lose a game when he played, but
Shame he only played like 4
yeah,
games.
exactly.
And he's like 3 a
Do
year.
you think United are where Arsenal were 2-3 years ago, or do you think they're worse? Because obviously, when Arsenal lost Wenger, it was always going to go to shit for a while, and now we're finally here. United, when they lose Fergie, it was obviously going to go to shit for a while. How far behind Arsenal are United?
Hang on, how far are Arsenal behind United right now?
Yeah,
No,
they
the
were
way
both.
around.
How far are United behind Arsenal?
Yeah, that's the right.
Oh,
way.
right, yeah.
yeah.
Because they're both on the you could see very similar journeys.
But that's just because of the success of the previous managers.
Yeah.
Like Wenger and
yeah, that's
Alex
what I'm
Ferguson
saying. It's
probably never
very
be-
similar stories.
Yeah.
I'd say realistically probably a good season behind, but I don't think United are that many signings off really turning it round because I think Ten Hag's the man.
I agree.
I think he's the best coach they've had in. He's probably the best coach they've had in my lifetime because Fergie weren't a coach.
Yeah.
Again, it's pre-season. I really do. I think pre-season means nothing. I think they're just indicators, and it's fitness. But the indicators for Arsenal and United have looked good. They have looked good.
Yeah.
United are finally like just patterns and passages of play. Look, they haven't had that in.
There's
10
structure
years.
to their game.
I mean, some of the
right?
goals
Like,
they scored against Liverpool were really, really
You
well
can see they're
played.
picking up straight away
Yeah.
on his style of play,
Yeah.
which is good. But whether they've got the players to actually do that the whole season, like McTominay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If he gets game time in a team where you need to show your face and actually get on the ball, I'll be amazed because he goes hiding more than.
Well,
Wally.
they've got Ericsson for that job as well now.
Well, he ain't
so-
going to play deep though, is he?
No,
I
but
think
I mean, that'd
Martinez
be-
will play that role.
Do you reckon?
I think so, yeah, because he did it. He switched between centre half
Yeah,
and
he
holding
did.
mid for Ajax, and
Yeah.
I don't think he'll play centre half in the Premier League. I don't think height's that important, but it is a bit really
Yeah.
when teams like Brentford and that come to Old
Yeah,
Trafford.
yeah,
what's
and
he gonna be
everyone's
trying to bully
6'5".
Tony in the back. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work.
So you said Arsenal top four, you'd be amazed if
Yeah.
they don't. Do you think Arsenal get Champions League?
Borderline. I'm close to thinking.
I think
I think realistically, no. Head says no, heart says yes.
I think
obviously.
it's going to depend on what Chelsea do
Yeah,
from
of
now to the
course.
end of this. Because personally, I can't see United getting top four because they need too many signings. But I think fourth between Chelsea and Arsenal.
That's what my thought.
Not
put-
Spurs.
No.
Third.
Yeah, I got them higher.
Well, I'm not going to ruin. where
Yeah,
I've put
that's what I
Spurs.
mean. Like you keep asking questions
Yeah.
that unveil our predictions, but I'm just
It-
Let them be until
as an
the
Arsenal
end.
fan, it is just painful to see how good Spurs are.
Yeah, I'm not going to ruin where I've got Spurs. I've gone bold with Spurs.
Really?
I've gone bold.
To win the league.
No, not that. I haven't forgiven them for that.
But yeah, so I think it's certainly possible we get Champions League. But obviously, it's a lot to do with the teams around us. I think if we concentrate on our own game, we'll do all right this season. But a lot is relying on the likes of Chelsea and United. United could be unbelievable this year. You just don't know.
No.
Well, Arsenal don't have all or nothing anymore.
Yeah, we don't.
That-
Oh, that's out soon though.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's out
yeah.
very soon.
Next week.
That'll be a good one. That will.
Oh, I'm so
That's
excited.
gonna be good,
I'm
isn't it, Will?
because I don't know if you heard about the start of the season. When like we lost like our opening games. They like refused.
Yeah,
you can't put that in.
Yeah.
You can't put that in.
Oh,
They were going to cut.
really?
They were going to cut the series.
I
weren't
thought that
they?
was
Yeah.
part of the thing that they can choose what goes in now.
Well, I think
Maybe in hindsight they've put all the stuff back in, but I think at that point they were like,
this is shit.
"Yeah, you're the
No
reason."
way.
yeah.
Oh, that should be interesting.
But
then.
I know it doesn't sound. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but even like having the cameras around could affect the players and the managers.
Yeah, of course.
As added pressure of people knowing the ins and outs of the club. Like now that's gone, that could just help boost them a little bit. It might sound crazy, but it could.
Well, we don't know how they've edited it and how they've made it, but it should be good.